Good morning. Welcome to our third class in our sequence, learning a little bit more about our chakras, our energy centers. Today is Manipura. Our Manipura chakra or solar plexus chakra is located right above the navel area, above your belly button, in between your ribs and your belly button. So this is our energy center. It is indicative of how we show up in life, the energy that we bring to any situation. It is the color yellow, like sunshine, and it is our fire, that internal energy that drives and draws us through life. A few things about Manipura. If you are stagnant in that Manipura, sometimes it's going to show up as a perfectionist. Sometimes you're going to notice symptoms of being a workaholic or being extremely aggressive in your endeavors. Or it may swing the opposite direction and you may be really depressed. You may have no energy to do the things that you love. You may be jealous and mistrusting of others. So today, as we move this energy, let's see if we can find a little balance right in the center. Our balance would reflect our cheerfulness, our respect for ourselves and others. It's spontaneous energy, yet we are relaxed and we show up to new challenges in life with joy and excitement for what the change can bring. So as we go through our practice today, I invite you to bring that fire and ask you, as we begin our first meditation today, to focus on what you bring to practice with you today. So our first pose, we are going to start in Vajrasana. So I'm going to have you swing around, option to kneel down onto a blanket. And then we're just going to sink our hips to our heels using a block if necessary. And just come to yourself. Come to the nature and beauty that's surrounding us today. And then bring your hands to your belly. Drop your eyes for just a moment. Just notice the rise and fall of your breath. Notice your inhale, your exhale. Are they equal? Are they smooth? Are they continuous? Do you feel any interruption or length of time difference between them? Don't judge, just notice. Give yourself 2 more breaths right here. And to stoke up that fire, we are going to start with a couple rounds of Kalabahati breath or fire breath. So in order to do this, we're going to place those hands on the belly. I'll demonstrate once and then we'll lead you through the breath with me. So on your inhale, you're going to expand the belly nice and wide. As you exhale, I want you to pull your stomach in nice and close. Press the air out through pursed lips, making a shh sound. And we're going to do it really fast. Your body will take care of the inhale. So this is all a focus on your exhale. Just take that first breath in together and then shh, shh, shh. Like that. So we'll go 3 rounds and just follow along with me. Inhale together and begin. Shh, 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 Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shh. Big deep breath in, cleanse that up, bring those arms up overhead, stretch it up. As you exhale, release your hands back to your belly. Let's go a little bit quicker this time. Inhale together. Begin. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let it go. Nice job. One more big cleansing breath in. Exhale, hands back to your belly. Last round. Inhale together. And begin. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let it go. Big, beautiful, deep breath in. As you exhale, draw hands to heart center. Give yourself a little bow of acknowledgement. Thumbs to your forehead. And then draw those hands to heart center. And spin around. Find a tabletop. So our practice today is going to be a big focus on our core. We want to make sure that we are strengthening front and back side of the core. So come to your tabletop with hands below. Bring your toes together. And then sink your hips to your heels. Find a child's pose. All right, on your inhale, we're going to come forward. Find a baby up dog. Inhale, lift your hips. Exhale, slide back, child's pose. Inhale forward. Find that nice stretch in the front of the body. As you exhale, move it back, starting to really build our fire. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, press it back 2 more times. Inhale, drive forward, up dog. Exhale, press it back, child's pose. Last one, inhale, lift up. As you exhale, come to forearms, find your Sphinx pose. Draw your elbows right underneath your shoulders, palms face down. Let your crown reach forward as you stretch from your belly button to your nose. Can you feel the length in that front body? Engaging the back body to support the lower spine. Deep breath in. As you exhale, come back to center. Slide your hands right underneath you. Press up to a plank. And we're going to fire that core up, starting with a 30-second plank hold. Notice that fire starting to build. Always an option to come down to knees if needed. We are just getting started. But notice, how did you show up today? Are you ready to kill it? Are you ready to move fast and hard? Or are you ready to be constant and still? We each have a different path on our journey. So just notice how you showed up for practice today. One more big breath in. As you exhale, touch those knees down, toes nice and touching, knees wide, sink back, child's pose. Inhale, come forward to that nice up dog. Deep breath in, child's pose. Exhale, come forward, up dog. 2 more times, building that heat, building that fire into the core, waking up the low back. 1 more time, sink it back. On your inhale this time, rather than our Sphinx, we'll set up like Sphinx, but come to a forearm plank. Lifting those knees up again, fire that core. Again, option to lower the knees, let the core fire up as needed. Keep the head long, keep that belly drawing up, and then head reaching away from your shoulders. You guys got it. Keep moving. Keep that smile on your face. We love a nice strong core. It is the jewel center. It's where we find all that joy and love. 1 more deep breath in. As you exhale, touch down, lower back, child's pose. 1 more time through that round. Inhale, come forward, upward facing dog. Exhale, press it back. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, press back. 1 more stretch forward. This time as you exhale, Tuck your toes under, lift your hips up, downward facing dog. Pedal your feet out, and then take a gentle walk to the top of your mat. Grabbing opposite elbows, just shake your head yes and no. Let all your worries go. And then slowly roll up one vertebrae at a time, stacking all the way up. On your inhale, bring those arms up overhead. As you exhale, hands to heart center. Release your hands, Tadasana. I invite you to set an intention for your practice today. That fire is our transformation. I invite you to burn off that which no longer serves you purpose today. Deep breath in. Release it out your mouth. Let's start building that firm foundation. So I want you to get just really relaxed. Just kind of kick your legs out, kick your arms out. And we're going to build our Tadasana from the ground up. So I want you to bring your big toes to touch. Spread your toes nice and wide. Big toe mound touching, pinky toe touching, and then gently rest your toes all the way down. Come up off of your heel, just bounce a little bit. Roll to the outside edge, roll to the inner edge. Stretch those toes nice and wide again, and then plant the whole foot onto the floor. You should feel the 2 points in the front, the heel in the back, inner arches lifting up. Draw that energy up. Engage your quadriceps, engage your glutes. Baby pelvic tilt to neutralize the pelvis and draw the belly button in. Let your shoulders stay soft, and then just mind your heart. Make sure you're not jutting out, keeping it soft. Arms reach long and crown goes to the sky. Tadasana. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Our firm foundation will help us burn off those things we don't need. On your inhale, arms reach up overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to a halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step back. Find that high plank again, firing that core up just a little bit longer. I promise we'll keep moving, but let's get it warm. Let's get it strong. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. 3 more breaths right here. You guys got it. Again, option to come to knees if wanted, or if you need a little bit more, maybe lift the leg. We're just getting started, so maybe take it slow. Deep breath in. As you exhale, lift those hips up, downward facing dog. Building this downward facing dog. Let's put a little bit of space between our toes. Gentle bend in the knees if so desired. And then let the hips reach up. As your belly softens towards your thighs, roll your shoulders away from your ears and let your gaze rest between your thumb and your big finger. Your first finger and your thumb. Slowly lower the heels towards the earth. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. On your next inhale, we're going to lift that right leg up. Step it between your hands. Drop your left foot down about 45-degree angle and ride your breath. Warrior 1. Clasp your hands together at the top, and then we're going to reach over to the left side. Find a nice lateral stretch into the core. Inhale, lift center. Exhale, lateral stretch to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, reach it back like you're drawing a line across the ceiling. Deep breath in. As you exhale, come all the way down. Plant your hands. Step your right foot back. Lower chaturanga. There goes my citrine. Inhale. Lift up to your up dog. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Inhale, let your left leg lift. As you exhale, step through to warrior 1. Inhale, lift up. As you exhale, Kali Mudra. Inhale, draw that lateral side to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, reach it up and back. Deep breath in. As you exhale, hands to heart center. Plant your hands, step back. Move through the chaturanga of your choice. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. 5 breaths right here. Anything you need to move that energy through your body, maybe a little bit of heel lift, maybe complete stillness, connect to the breath. 2 more right here. On your next inhale, lift that right leg back up, bend your knee, bring it into your chest, slide forward, hold that plank for 3, 2, 1. Step your foot through, drop the back foot down, rise, warrior 1. Inhale, find that Kali Mudra. As you exhale, lean to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, lean to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, stretch your back. Deep breath in this time. Inhale, right forward. Humble warrior, stretching those arms nice and long. Allowing that right hip to draw back, left hip draws forward. Deep breath in. As you exhale, release your hands, slide them back, find airplane wings. Inhale, bring them forward. Exhale, airplane wings. Keep that belly off your thigh. One more time. Inhale, bring them forward. Exhale, plant your hands. Step right foot to meet left. Lower chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, switching sides, left leg lifts. Exhale, knee to chest, hold 3, 2, 1. Inhale, step that foot through. As you exhale, lift up, warrior 1. Inhale, Kali Mudra. Exhale, lateral side left. Inhale, center. Exhale, right. Inhale, center. Exhale, back. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bring it forward. Deep breath in. As you exhale, slide back. You got to watch for mosquitoes here in Texas. They are vicious. Lift it up. Swing it back. Talk about being a little aggressive. Those little guys are full of power. Reach it back. One more time. Inhale, stretch. As you exhale, plant your hands. Float that left leg back. Move through your chaturanga of choice. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, slide it back. Nice. 3 breaths. We're going to shorten the time in between, allowing our heart rate to continue to grow. One more breath in here. Exhale out. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, knee to elbow, touch and connect. Inhale, press it back. Exhale, knee to chest, hold it here. Deep breath in. Exhale, step through. Inhale, rise, warrior 1. Find that Kali Mudra. As you exhale, reach to the right. Inhale, lift. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. Exhale, back. Inhale, find that stretch. Exhale, airplane wings. We're gonna fly this time. Inhale, arms reach forward. Exhale, take flight. Find your airplane pose. Nice little balance challenge. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Keep that back leg lifting. Try and keep the hips square. Energy is straight from that foot all the way up to the core. One more breath in. Exhale, gently touch that leg down. Hands touch the floor. Step right foot to meet left. Lower through your chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, left leg, left elbow. Inhale, press it back. Exhale, knee to chest, hold. Inhale, step it through. Exhale, rise, warrior 1. You got it. Clasp those hands. Inhale, slide to the right. Inhale, lift, slide to the left. Inhale, lift, reach to the back. Exhale, hands come forward, reaching forward. Draw that right hip forward, left hip back. Deep breath in, stretch. Exhale, airplane. Inhale, reach. This time, take it off, lift up. Find that airplane on the left. Heart is lifting, hips are solid, core is lifted. 3 breaths right here. Where's your ego showing up? Where's your excitement for trying something new? Deep breath in. Exhale, touch back down, warrior 1. Plant your hands, step back. Left foot meets right, lower chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Using those great listening skills, inhale, gaze to the top of your mat. Exhale, high on your toes. Bend your knees, step, hopper, float your feet to your hands and come to a Navasana, have a seat. We're gonna do a little core drill here. We're gonna come to lifted knees. We're gonna extend our arms long, holding both toes. Draw the belly in, lift up. Just hold that boat pose. Keep it even and strong. You guys got it. Breathe even. Slow that breath down. Let your body catch back up. Ujjayi breath here through the nose, out the nose. Keep it going. Couple more breaths right here. Let it go. One more time. Big lift up. As you exhale, I want you to roll your upper body down. Then legs are gonna stay lifted. Hands can come behind the head and you can leave them beside the mat, beside the body on the mat. On your inhale, we're gonna lift our chest up a little bit more. As you exhale, we're gonna touch our toes to the mat. Inhale, lift your chest more. Exhale, lift your toes up. Inhale, lift one more time. Exhale, touch down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower all the way down. Two more times, just like that. Set your legs up first, and then inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, touch down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, touch down. Inhale, lift your chest, lift your feet. Exhale, touch down. One more time, lift that chest up. Exhale, lower all the way down. Nice job. One more time, inhale. Lift everything up together. Exhale, touch the toes down. Inhale, lift up, lift the toes. Touch down. Inhale, lift the chest, lift the toes. Last time, touch the toes, lift up, and then gently roll all the way down. Good job. Bring those knees into the chest. Cross your ankles, roll back and forth, giving yourself a little spine massage. We're gonna get enough momentum to roll up over our feet. Plant your hand, step back, downward facing dog. Deep breath here. Let your body recover. Take that moment to connect back to the breath. Deep breaths in, slow breaths out. One more breath in. Exhale, let it go. On your next inhale, lift up your right leg. Exhale, knee to right elbow. Inhale, press it back. Exhale, knee to left elbow. Find that twist. Inhale, press back. Exhale, knee to chest. Inhale, step through. Exhale, rise, crescent lunge. As you find your crescent lunge, level your hips side to side, top to bottom. Pressing down into your front foot, extend that back leg back. Inhale, hands to heart center. Exhale, lean forward. Inhale, take that left elbow twisted over the right knee. Find that nice twist. Lift and lengthen that back leg. Twisting and stacking the shoulders. One more nice deep breath in here. As you exhale, unwind, come back center. We're gonna step our left foot out nice and wide. Find a wide-legged chair. Pulse down for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it here. Draw the belly in. Press the inner thighs out as the outer thighs press in. Draw the hips back. Deep breath in. And exhale, forward fold. Plant your hands, step, hopper, float. High to low, push up. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Switching sides. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, knee to left elbow. Inhale, press it back. Exhale, knee crosses the body, right elbow. Inhale, press it back. Exhale, knee to chest. Hold, and then step through. Inhale, rise to your crescent. Exhale, settle, draw your hips centered, pull everything in and up, crown reaches to the sky, shoulders are soft. Deep breath in, Exhale, hands to heart center, hinge forward. Inhale, take that twist. Right elbow to left knee. Can you deepen that left knee bend? Maybe wiggle walk the right foot back just a little bit. Twist, stack those shoulders. Put a smile on your face because I know you're loving this. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Stay for 2 more strong Ujjayi breaths. Building that core strength. On your last one, unwind. Inhale, come center. Exhale, step wide-legged chair and sink it down. Inhale, we're just gonna move this time, lift it up. Exhale, sink a little deeper, hands to heart. Inhale, lift. Exhale, sink. 2 more big movements. Inhale, lift. Exhale, sink it down. You got it. Last one, lift. Exhale, sink and hold. Lift up off of your heels. Find your focus, find your balance. You got a deep, deep breath in. As you exhale, I want you to slowly lower those heels, lower your head, wide-legged forward fold. Shake your head, yes. Shake your head, no. And then step back. Move through your chaturanga of choice. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Adding on to that sequence, inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, right leg, right elbow. Inhale, press it back. Exhale, left elbow. Inhale, press back. Exhale, center. Inhale, step through and right to your lunge. Inhale, hinge forward, hands to heart center. Exhale, twist. Inhale, flower those arms open with your hand by your block. Pick up, revolve, half moon, finding a little bit of balance, a little bit of core. Deep breath in. As you exhale, step to your wide-legged chair. Sink it down. Belly is lifting and strong. Try and lengthen that spine up. As you exhale, forward fold. Step, hop, or float back. Lower through your chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Inhale, back. Exhale, cross the body, touch the right elbow. Inhale, back. Exhale, chest. Inhale, step through and ride your breath. Inhale, hands to heart center, hinge forward. Exhale, twist to the left. Deep breath in. Find your revolved half moon using that block to stabilize. Left arm comes out to the side, right leg kicks back. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. 1 more breath. Exhale, step the right foot wide. Find that nice deep chair. Draw your belly in. Sink it down for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly lift we're gonna step our heels in. Lift them up. Sink your hips down. Find Navasana. Back to our core. We're gonna leave those legs lifted nice and long this time. Arms can be to the side, giving you a little bit of support behind, or if your ego is ready to challenge, lift high, bring some high energy. Gently touch toes down, lift them up, touch them down, lift them up, touch them down, up, down, up. Last one down, hover. This time we're gonna take opposite arm and opposite leg. We're gonna switch, left arm goes back, right arm stabilizes in the middle. Inhale, come center, right arm extends, left leg extends. Center, extend. Just moving with your breath, keeping that core strong and lifted. Couple more lift, extend. 2 more for each side. You guys got it. Keep going. We're all in this together. Keep that fire burning. Keep that transformation coming. 1 more on that left side. Nice job. Bring that in. Give yourself a nice big hug. And then gently roll it back. Roll it forward. Come up. And find your downward facing dog. Option to move through a vinyasa right there. Yogi choice. You know what your body's asking for. So take advantage of it. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Couple more breaths right here. One more breath. Last standing sequence. Inhale, lift your right leg up. Exhale, step it through. Inhale, ride your breath up to warrior two, dropping that back heel down parallel to the edge of the mat. Find a nice strong warrior two. Inhale, reverse that warrior, straighten your front knee. As you exhale, slide it forward, triangle pose. As you come to this triangle pose, I want you to notice a few things. You can leave a micro bend in that front knee, but pull the belly in. We don't want to be resting on the thigh, but we are lifting up. The upper body is soft. On your inhale, I want you to bring both arms overhead as if you were holding a beach ball. And then on your inhale, lift all the way up, turn your toes to the center and your heels to the center, toes out, goddess pose, sink it down. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, sink it down. Two more, lift, sink, lift, sink. We're gonna lift, we're gonna pivot the right toes in and the left toes out. Warrior two to the back of the mat. Deep breath in. Take that moment to build from the ground up, pressing into the toes, draw the energy to the middle, and then let the crown be soft. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, straighten your front knee. Inhale, triangle pose. Again, option to put a tiny, tiny bend in that knee. Open the chest. Maybe your gaze goes all the way to your thumb this time. Deep breath in. Exhale out. One more breath. As you exhale, return to warrior two. Pivot your feet. Goddess. Again, this time we're going to hold and lift your heels up and down, up and down. Make sure the core is tight. Pelvic tilt, soft shoulders. Let those hands reach. Find that balance. Deep breath in. Even breath out. Give me three. Give me two. Give me one. Lift them up and pulse for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold, hold, hold. You guys got it. Nice static movement. Gotta let that fire churn sometimes. And then as you exhale, dive forward, fold, wide leg forward, fold. Let your head tuck towards your chin. Let your hands walk out to either side. Get a nice wide stretch for your legs here. Open up really wide. Maybe wiggle, walk the feet out just a little bit more. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. On your inhale, we're just going to walk our hands to the right side. Find a little skandasana. Let that left leg lift. And then inhale, come back to center. Exhale, skandasana on the left. Take this where your body needs to go. Mine is continuing to heal, so we're not going to go too deep on this. Last one to the left. Inhale, walk to the right. We're just going to spin forward. Step that right foot to meet your left plank pose. That's right. We are back to our favorite position here, this nice plank pose. Make sure your shoulders are above your wrists. Belly is drawing in. Deep, deep breath in. Long, slow exhale. You guys got it. Keep powering through. Again, option to lower to your knees. Just keep that core engaged. It's just a little bit of relief on the low spine. Maybe a little bit of relief to your heart. Take 3 more breaths right here. And then slowly lower all the way to the floor. Inhale, upward facing dog. Stretch out that front abdominal wall. As you exhale, child's pose. Sink your hips to your heels. Let your belly rest between your thighs. Let your head rest on the floor. Roll that head back and forth. Let your belly get heavy. Deep breath in. Long, slow exhale. One more breath. As you exhale, completely soften your hips to your heels. And then inhale, come all the way back forward. Find your tabletop. Curl your toes under, lift your hips up, downward facing dog. Inhale, gaze to the top of your mat. Exhale, lift your heels, bend your knees, step, hop, or float forward, find a seat. Back to our boat pose. We're gonna move from boat to bridge. So a lot of movement here in our next core drill. So from here, stretch long. As you exhale, gently roll down, touch down, lift up to your bridge pose, stretch out the front. Take a breath in, exhale, lower to the mat, lift all the way up, find that nice boat pose. Inhale, exhale, roll back, touch down, lift it up. Stay for a breath and lower down a couple more times. Inhale, lift. If you would like to take it to the next level, option to straighten the legs. Also option as you come down, you may take wheel pose if you would like. Bring those hands behind you, press up into wheel. Take your time. Exhale, roll down one more time. However you choose to take this last challenge, lift it up. Exhale, plant it down. Find your bridge or your wheel. Take 3 breaths here. And then gently roll all the way down. Bring the knees into the chest. Give yourself a little hug. Rock it back and forth. Crisscross your ankles. Roll forward and back. And then all the way up over those feet. Step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, gaze to the top of your mat. Exhale, step, hop, or float your feet forward. Fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise as you come all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center, coming into a little bit of balance work. We're gonna really work that core as we do some standing legs, alternate standing leg poses. So hands can come to hips. To begin, we're gonna ground into the right leg first, left leg's gonna move. So we're gonna peel that leg up off the floor. Your option is to stay here, but notice hips. With your hands on your hips, it's gonna help you keep them nice and level. Draw the core in, shoulders stay soft. Knee is hip height. From here, extend that leg up and lift. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it across. Find a figure 4 and bend down into your chair. So option right here, you may stay in figure 4, or if you would like, you may go to a balancing figure 4 crow. So bring your hands to your blocks or to the mat. Sorry, the flexibility is still a little challenged. We're gonna wrap that foot around our elbow, knee into your tricep, and then gently balance into that little flying pigeon, not flying crow, excuse me. So just take the time, play. We get a little bit of play time here. Our creativity soars when we play. So give yourself that option to really play in this pigeon, flying pigeon. Take another deep breath in. As you exhale, lower down. We're still on just that right leg. Lift it all the way up. Left toe to your left hand to your big toe. Bring that foot all the way in. Half lotus. Allow that leg to drop open, finding space in the core, finding strength in that standing leg. So again, option to stay right here, or if you would like to move to toe stand, bring your left hand to your heart as you exhale, forward fold. Bring your hands to the floor and then sink your hip to your heel. You're gonna come all the way down, let your heel touch your bottom, and then balance. Option, once you get down there, you can lift the chest up and bring your hands to heart center. You are balancing up on that tip toes, deep breath in. As you exhale, plant your hands down. Is that right leg getting tired yet? Mine sure is. And then slowly roll it up. Step that left foot down. And then inhale, stretch it out. Exhale, hands to heart center, Tadasana. Nice job, release, kick it out. Switching sides. So find the strength in that left side. Draw the belly in, get good strong form. And then slowly peel the right leg up. If you find a certain spot on the ground or just in front of you to hold your drishti, it's going to help keep your balance a whole lot better. Again, balance those hips and then extend the right leg out and lift. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift, lift, lift. As you exhale, bring it in across the knee. Bend your knee. Find that nice little figure for stretching those hips out, balancing the body. Again, option if you would like to go into that flying pigeon, bring your hands to the floor, to the block. Your toes are going to hook around your elbow and then into your tricep. Pull the belly in and then gently let that bottom leg fly. I apologize. I wish I could demo, but we'll get there. I promise we'll get back to where we were. Deep breath in. Exhale out. Play with it just a little bit. Maybe you just want to work on that hip opener, bending the knee, finding some opening in the outer right hip. And then finally, making your way back out. Come all the way up. Hold your breath. Right hand to your toe. And then bring it in, half lotus on this side. So again, try and bring that foot all the way up into the hip crease. Allow the knee to drop in. You can stay right here, working on just working the balance, firing up that core. If you would like, option to go to toe stand. So drop your gaze first and then hinge forward, shift the weight to your hands, lift your left heel up, and then sink your hips to your left heel. Once you are strong and sturdy there, lift hands off the floor, bringing them to heart center. Deep breath in. Find the balance and the focus. 2 more breaths wherever you are. If you are in toe stand, bring your hands back to the floor. Extend your leg nice and tall. Then lift your chest and then step it down. Good job. Big cleansing breath in. As you exhale, dive forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step, hop, or float back. Come all the way down to the earth. Let your chin turn to the right and rest. So again, I will cue this part since I cannot lay all the way down. So we're going to come into a little Salambhasana series. We have worked the front of the core so much. Now let's work the back of this core so that we can get an equal balance front and back. So when we talked, I'm just going to let you guys take just a minute, rest, let your heart rate come down. As we talked about our sacral chakra in our last course, we talked a lot about, or in our root chakra, excuse me, we talked a lot about looking to the past and then looking to the future, letting it go so that we could grow. So in our core, we've got to have the strength of our past and the boldness of our future to give us the support we need in the core. All right, nice last breath in. Exhale out through your mouth. On your next inhale, I want you to slide your arms long along your legs, palms facing down. Tuck your chin toward your chest, forehead reaches the floor. On your inhale, point your toes, lift both legs up together as if they are one. Your belly is going to be pressing into the mat so much that you can fill the earth with your breath. Keep lifting those legs up, 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 up. Keep pressing the belly down. One more time, lift up with your breath. Exhale, release. Come all the way to the mat. Turn your cheek to the right. Swivel your hips side to side. Get a little bit of movement back and forth, back and forth. Bring it back to the center. This time we're going to clasp our hands, interlocking the fingers behind you. Draw the shoulders down. Turn your head back to the center. Tuck your chin so your neck stays long. On your inhale, feet come together, toes point, lift both legs up as one. As you exhale this time, lift the chest up, let your fingers draw towards your toes. Your balance is in that core. It is pressing the earth away as you breathe and then allowing the softness as you exhale. Lift and press back, opening the chest, drawing the legs back. You guys got it. One more time, lift up, 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 up. Exhale, release. Let everything come to the earth. Turn your cheek to the opposite side. Sway your hips back and forth. Right, moving to Dhanurasana. You may stay with either form of Salambhasana that we have done, or you can come to Dhanurasana. I'll cue Dhanurasana. For Dhanurasana, bend both of your legs and reach your hands back to touch the tops of your feet. You can use a strap or a towel if your hands don't quite reach, or just bend the knees and keep the hands interlaced in the back. I want you to press your belly down into the mat and then lift your chest, lift your legs up. You will notice as you breathe, your body may rock back and forth just a little bit. But again, you are in the shape of an upward facing bow, finding that nice big bow in your spine, working the core from the front and the back. Couple more, lift up a little bit more. As you exhale, soften to the earth. One more, lift up, 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 up. Hold it there. Exhale, release all the way to the floor. Release your hands, keep your knees bent and wiggle them back and forth, getting a little bit of movement back and forth, back and forth. And then slide your hands back to your mid ribs and then slide your hands forward so that your elbows, again, are right under those shoulders. And we're going to come back to our Sphinx pose that we started with. So either on knees or on toes, find that find that forearm plank and then lower to your Sphinx, stretching out the front of the body after working the back. Deep breath in. As you exhale, find that forearm plank and move to dolphin. Begin to hike your hips up. Let your gaze go to your toes. Take a couple steps in. Let your hips rise high and then lower your heels. Stay for just a moment. Look at your hands, look at your elbows. Make sure shoulders are over elbows. And then take a couple more steps in towards the body. Lower the heels down. From here, option if you would like to lift the left leg up and lower. Maybe the right leg lifts up, lower down, and slowly walk. Step at a time back to your Sphinx pose. Lower the hips, draw the heart forward. Breath in, breath out. One more time with your dolphin option. If you have pincha in your practice, you are welcome to kick up this time. But building that same base, make sure that your elbows are shoulder width apart, hand placed down. Belly stays nice and strong. Press up to your forearm plank and then begin to build your dolphin. Walking those little steps in, lowering it down, walking in, lower down, keep your gaze to the back, and keep playing. Again, this is your playtime. You can come to pincha, forearm headstand, or if you would like to drop your head to the floor and headstand is in your practice, you may work towards that. Total yogi choice. Again, this is your playtime and maybe you are ready for rest time. All the while, notice where your fire's going. Notice how you're showing up in your practice. Are you shying away from something? Or are you going full bore? No judgment, just notice. And then when you are finished with all that playtime, gently make your way all the way down to the floor. Take your right hand, lay it on top of your left, let your forehead rest on the tops of your hands. Turn your feet out, your toes out and your heels in. Crocodile pose, releasing those hips, opening those inner thighs. So as you come to crocodile, notice the strength of the earth beneath you, how the power of your breath lifts and lowers you. Notice as your fire maybe begins to extinguish just a little, drawing it down, cooling it off, coming to a nice little simmer. Kind of that place where when you go camping and you finally get that great amount of coals, hot coals, enough to roast the perfect marshmallow for your s'mores, where it's just ooey and gooey and soft and enjoyable. Our sacral chakra forms when We are between the ages of, let's see, 18 months to 4 years. So in that fabulous time of life when it's just easy and good and fun. That's tap into that energy right there as your fire diminishes from your practice. Take one more breath in. As you exhale, I want you to unwind and lay both arms open out to a T. Bring your feet back together. We're going to come into twisted roots. I will try and move as best as I can with this one. We're going to take our right arm and bring it out to a cactus. Left arm is going to stay at a T. We're going to bend the left knee, lift it up, and place your foot behind your knee, and your chest is resting all the way down. Apologies again. Oh, maybe I can do it this way. So that right arm is stretching out. Left arm is balancing you. If you would like, you can bring that left arm in by your face. If you want a bigger stretch, open that arm up, catch your hand behind you. And if you want a deeper stretch into the right shoulder, again, keep it at a cactus, or if it's too intense, bring it down. Again, we are letting that fire come to a smolder. Just building our breath back up, restoring our energy. Last deep breath in. As you exhale, unwind, come all the way back. Lay your head flat on the mat and then switch sides. Left arm's gonna come out, right hand can stay in by your face. Right knee bends, lift up and twist open on the right side. Again, then find that hand placement that feels the best. Maybe you wanna go deeper and draw that right hand up overhead behind you. Feel that fiery opening across the heart, across the chest. Notice the twist in the core. And then just soften. Soften into the floor. Soften to the earth. We've burned out all the things we don't need today. One more nice breath in here. As you exhale, unwind, come back so you are at a T. Bring the hands up so they're next to your ribs. Press up and back. Find your child's pose. A closed leg child's pose. So knees stay together. Let your hips sink down. Hands are going to be forward first as we touch our head down. And then slowly slide your hands behind you, grabbing to the soles of your feet. Tuck your chin to your chest. And then gently begin to lift your hips up. Mind, there's no weight on your head. It is just hovering as your chin continues to tuck. You're going to draw everything into the center. No more extension, just nice compression all the way in. Draw the belly towards the spine. Find that nice big curve in the spine. And then slowly release the hips back. Let your hands stay by your feet. Inhale. Sit all the way up tall. Take just a breath. Let your body reset. And then one more time, open up nice and tall. We're going to do a little bit differently as we come to tortoise this time. We're just going to gently slide it down. Keep your hips connected to your heels. Let your pinky fingers hit the mat first, and then slide out until the top of your head hits the mat. Hips stay down, really lengthening out the spine, lengthening out underneath those arms. Find a big full body stretch here. Deep breath in. As you exhale, gently come in. Hands to your hips, and then stand up on your knees. We're going to finish with a little bit of a baby camel here. So option if you would like your blocks, bring them to either side behind you. Right on the outsides of your feet. Hands are going to start the middle of your spine, and then I want you to walk them down. Notice when you feel the tops of your hips, and then slide it down so you find that fleshy part of your glutes. So not pressing on the sacrum, pressing onto the glutes. On your inhale, draw that belly in. Let your gaze lift you up and then begin to arch back. As you draw this big open position, option to bring your hands either to your blocks or to your heels, keeping the body open and stretching back. Deep breath in. Let it out your mouth. One more breath in. As you exhale, gently lift one vertebrae at a time, nice and slow. Your head is going to come up very last. As you exhale, come forward. Find a tabletop pose. Stretch your right leg back, curl your toes under, find a nice little stretch for your calf. And then plant that foot down. Opposite foot reaches back. Again, just do that nice little stretch for your foot, for your calf. Come back to your tabletop and then spin around onto your bottom. From here, I want you to roll all the way down to your mat. And then bring the knees into your chest. One final little twist. Let those legs stretch out just a little bit. Open both arms to a T. As you exhale, drop both legs over to the right side. Let your gaze go to the left. From here, I feel that beautiful sunshine on my face, reminding me of the transformation and change through our fiery practice today. Deep breath in. As you exhale, bring those legs back in. Wrap your arms around, give yourself a hug. Exhale, open arms back out. Let the legs drop to the left. Notice that stretch from your hip all the way to your armpit and then out your fingers. Notice the left side body connected to the earth, finding strength and support. Next inhale brings everything back into the center. Wrap your arms around, give yourself a nice big hug. As you exhale, touch your toes down. Extend your right leg long. Extend your left leg long. Rest your palms facing up, backs of the hands to the earth. Lift your chest up, bring your shoulder blades together, and then lay back down. Wiggle, walk your arms out a little bit more. And then same, press into your heels, lift up, stretch those glutes down just a little bit. That whole spine is on the mat. Let your toes fall open. Let your body get heavy. Completely melt into the earth. Shavasana. Your mind has wandered off to your next destination. Bring it back. Imagine a bright ball of energy, yellow, burning hot and bright in the center of your belly. Imagine that light deep inside your body. As you exhale, imagine that light filling the earth around you. That bright yellow light in the center of your mind, in the middle of your core as you breathe in and breathe out. Remember that fire is our transformation. In order to find that change that we need, oftentimes we need to look back and see where we found bumps along the road, or first or second, sadly, hopefully no one has third-degree burns that they're healing from. Let your future continue to heal, continue to mend where your fire may be burned too hot and too bright, and let it come back to a smolder, to a simmer, to a constant ball of energy right in the center of your core. Take a deep breath in. Sigh it out your mouth. Begin to wiggle your fingers and toes. Stoke that fire with a little energy, a little oxygen. And then gently roll to your right or left side. Pull your knees into your chest. Pause for just a moment. Acknowledge what you left behind and leave it to the earth. And then press up to easy seat. Bringing hands to heart center. The light in me is so honored and grateful to have shared this fiery transformation with you today. May you go forward with energy, with joy, and with a desire to share your light and love with those around you. Together we bow and say namaste.